you've done some exams, you didn't get the grades. Guys, if you think your life is over, you're totally mistaken. You got the grades right and you're moving on to further education. I'm happy for you. Next, you got okay grades and you're thinking about further education or doing an apprenticeship or a job. I'm happy for you there as well. You got really pants grades, right? And you're thinking about doing resits or going for a job. I'm still happy for you. Why I'm saying this? Because you need to be happy for yourself. Focus now and see how you can make your life better. I'm telling you, it's not as bad as you might think. Life is just beginning. You know why? It's because you're very young and you're thinking, oh no, I failed in this and this is going wrong, etc., etc. No, life's not over. It's just started and you've got everything going for you. Guys, let me just tell you one thing. As humans, we've never had it so good. We're living longer, we're eating healthier if we want to, and we've got better medical and better lives. So these are the best times humans have ever had. So don't panic. If you've got good grades, go to further education if that's what you want to do. If you've got bad grades and you don't want to do further education, just go and get a job. Just go and get the experience. I'm not saying, you know what, a lot of people watch these videos and they're like, oh, you want us to go and slave away. No, you have to go out there and you have to get some kind of job. Even if it's a really bad job, you need to go and get it because it's about to give you a life experience. If you don't like it, I would say stick in. Nobody's forcing you to have that job and keep it forever. All you do is you get the job, you get some experience, you like it, you stay a little longer, up your skills, move along. Let me put this into perspective. Say you're a person, failed all the exams. You go and get a job at some factory or supermarket or whatever and you think, oh, there's no prospects for furthering myself here. And you work there, you start helping your parents pay your bills or you're having to pay your bills yourself. Then you become the best at whatever you do there. Move up to the tills. Ask them to teach you everything about the tills, how to manage other people. After a few months or 6 months or a year, see if you can get the better job in the same company. If you can't, move along. Go to the next job. You've got plenty of time to apply for the jobs. Become the best in that job. Spend a year. Try and get to the top position. If you think there's a career in it, stick with it. If there's not a career in it, start applying somewhere else. Over the next 5 to 10 years, you end up in your dream job, or while doing these jobs, you start a business on the side and that's growing. And it's not the end of the world if you go to a job you don't like it and you leave. If you're here for the first time, please either give me a thumbs up or please subscribe and let's get into the video. All I'm saying is, guys, have a bit of a plan. Just make sure you're always trying to be the best that you can be. And that way, I promise you, if you keep on working hard and moving along, you'll always have a better life every year. It'll just be going better, 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 better. You know, some people might think, Shaz, but I don't want to work. Well, guys, that's one thing I can't fix. Unless you've got really wealthy parents, you win the lottery or something like that happens, or you left some inheritance, everybody's going to have to work. I had to work, all my relatives work, and I plan to work until the day I die. So what can improve your CV if your grades were really bad? As an employer, I would say, what else have you done? If you come along and you say you've got top grades, but you don't know how to do the job, it means I'm still going to have to teach you that, or one of my staff are, and that's a cost. Start doing things for other people for free to add life skills in. I've got nephews and nieces. What I was making them do is, in their spare time, I was saying to some of them, come here into our offices and learn about Facebook marketing from the guys that we have here. There was one guy I was mentoring about 5 years ago, and what I said to him was, go to every shop in your local area while you're at college and offer your services for free. And you might think, no, Shaz, doesn't work. Yes, it does. Guys, I know there's going to be a lot of people, even when you come and say to them, I want to do some marketing for your shop, warehouse, barbers, anything, and you know what they're going to turn around and say? They're going to say, there's a catch. You need to tell them there's not. And you need to tell them that, look, what I'm trying to do is improve my CV and I need your help. And you know what? People like that, they'll feel like they're helping you and they will let you do it. Give it an example. You know, most barbers, they're just cutting hair. They're not bothered about any kind of advertising. You could go and set up their Google page for them, put their opening hours on, and then even if they trust you a little bit, you could set up an AdSense ad account for them, right? And guess what happens? Google sends just about everybody a voucher for $50 up to like $150, $150. And then you could run them ads for them. And you know what? You can do that for each business. You'd go to each business and say, oh, look, you know what Google does is when I sign you up on Google under Google My Business or something, they'll send you a voucher for $50 or £50 or £100. We'll just use that to get you more customers, or get your name out, or get your hours out, or put your phone number on, or a text, or WhatsApp so people can say to you, oh, are you busy? You know, all these things count. To do the same for shops, beauty salons, barbers, dog grooming businesses, anything. Find a business, even if it's tiny, go and help them. You'll make a friend for life. I promise you, if you help somebody make more money for free, they will love you. And you know, when it comes back to you asking them for a favor, again, they will really help you. I help people all the time, right? I don't usually ask for anything in return. So people are all the time like, Shaz, what can I do for you? And it works. And guys, I don't do it to gather up the favors. I just get happiness from helping others. Now that I'm doing YouTube, right, I'm going to end up with like hundreds of people asking for some kind of help. But in my general life, I like helping people. It just makes me happy. Okay, the best career to go into if you've got no grades. A career that you could get into if you've got no grades is anything from plumber, electrician to bloody software engineering. You know what, guys? Go and find people who want to teach you this stuff as an unpaid worker and then go from there. And I know a lot of people are going to say, but I have to pay my bills. Well, guys, if you go and work any other job for 20 hours a week or 30 hours a week, then you've got another 20 or 30 hours a week to volunteer and go and help somebody. A guy was like, I want to become a plumber, but I've got a full-time job. I said to him, 2 things you need to do. Number 1, keep hold of your current job so you've got money coming in. Then bring all the plumbers up and say, how can I help you for free? I'll be your assistant. He started assisting them with a few things. Then they started taking them on jobs. Then they showed him a lot about plumbing. And then he went and did a course on it and became a plumber. Guys, can you like and subscribe? And I'm really trying to see when people get to the end of this, do they like and subscribe?